Hello, beauty, and welcome to Mama T Energy. I am Tiara, aka Mama T, and I invite you on a journey to loving your life through stories, channeled messages, and energy work. I love life, and it is my mission to guide you and millions like us to discovering our passion for life. Let's open our hearts and dive in. Today, I have a story for you about being seen. For me, the concept of being seen, the idea of being seen, I love it. And I know there are some of you who may be like, nope, I want to hide backstage. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be on social media. I like to take in the content, but I don't want to be the content. All of that. And it's all perfect. But big butt. No, not really. When it comes to living our desires, we're in a world, a human world that is built on community, and our gifts have to be witnessed by those around us, right? For us to be able to fully experience the layers of juicy, wonderful goodness. And so I encourage you to be seen. It doesn't mean that you have to be famous. It doesn't mean that you have to have 10 million followers on Instagram. It doesn't mean anything like that. But it does mean that you get to show up truly, fully, authentically as yourself and bring that version of yourself wherever you go. It doesn't matter who you're with, where you are, truly leaning into how do I feel like I want to express myself today, and your clothing and how you talk and the way you walk. Where does it fire you up? And bring that vibration to work, in the home space, in your spiritual spaces, around your friends, your family. Truly lean in to being you. And now here is a story for you. This story is a beautiful manifestation, and it is going to lead us into a lovely sound bath as well. So stick around for the vibes, the energy, the magic and music. So I have always, well, not maybe not always, always seems like a lot. Um, Ever since I have witnessed sound baths and singing bowls, I've always been infatuated with it. I'm like, oh, that's so beautiful. I love it. I once heard someone say that if you're holding a singing bowl and it doesn't want to play correctly, that there is something in misalignment with that chakra for you. And so I definitely took that upon myself, and I found myself anytime I was somewhere like at a farmer's market, or I would be going into like a metaphysical shop and there were singing bowls available to like be picked up and played, I would try and play them. And then I would make it mean something about myself if it did not play. And something I recognized in that experience is we don't have to take on every belief that someone has about us or about the world around us. So when it comes to singing bowls, like I knew that I should be playing them, should in quotation marks. I knew that there was something magical within them for me. That's a better way to put it. And yet there was this fear every time I picked one up, like if it doesn't sing, then there's something wrong with me. I have to fix myself. And so I got to a place where I kind of stopped going to the farmer's market, and I kind of stopped going into metaphysical shops. So I stopped having the interaction with the singing bowls, and I don't own any of my own. And they're in this spaciousness. I kind of forgot about the rules, the things, and I have recently taken on a position at a spa that's like right around the corner from me, and I love it. That the space itself has been built very intentionally. It is magic. It's got copper, it's got clear quartz running through it. It is divine. And so working in this space, it has been a beautiful manifestation in and of itself. And in this space, there is this room called the New Earth Room. The floor is made entirely of quartz. There's lights underneath the quartz. There's copper rods running from the quartz to a copper sheet that is grounded onto the ground underneath. It feels like magic. And the space is even coded for healing and beautiful vibration. So I love just walking in and standing in the space. But inside that space, there's also 6 crystal singing bowls. And I will say, when it came to wanting to learn how to play singing bowls, I really wanted to lean towards the crystal. As a crystal girly, I love my gems, I love my crystals, I love my rocks. I really wanted to play the crystal singing bowls. And so I knew that's a higher price point, and I want them. And so I just allowed a space of like, maybe one day in the future I'll get a whole set and then I'll get to play them. And one day is now, and there is a whole set available for me to play whenever I am not on the clock. And even sometimes when I am on the clock, depending on what's going on. Uh, so one day there was like really no one in the spa, and it was just me, and I was off the clock, and I was like, I'm gonna take this time and this space to walk into the New Earth Room and just play. Have a good time. There was no intention. I just wanted to feel what it was like to play singing bowls, have multiple in front of me, and just be doing my jam. So I was just jamming out, having a good time, and just leaning in. And as I'm doing that, one of my lovely coworkers, Anthony, came over and we had a beautiful chit chat. And I was like, oh, this is great. Like, it's like I feel seen, right? Because he was like, oh, I have a feeling you're kind of witchy. And I was like, yeah. How'd you know? How could you tell? Right. And so we had this lovely conversation, and it came and spurred simply by just me following this soul nudge, doing what felt right for me in the moment in time, and doing what really aligned with my soul and just having fun. I let go of any sort of expectation of how the singing bowls were supposed to sound. I wasn't like, yes, of course, I wanted them to sound pretty, but I wasn't making it mean anything if I hit one note and then I hit another note that was dissonant from it. I just simply allowed myself to intuitively play, right? Play and have fun with them. And it led to a beautiful conversation. And then from there, it led to an opportunity to create magic and miracles. And this is still in its manifestation phase. So I will wait a little bit longer before I tell you that full story. But fast forward a couple of days, I've maybe played the singing bowls 2 or 3 times at this point, and I'm getting ready to take a class led by Anthony. And um, we had maybe like 5, 10 minutes before class started, and I was like, I'm dressed, I'm ready. There's nobody in the New Earth Room. Why not play? And so I went ahead and I was playing, and I was just in my vibe. And Anthony came into the space, and he was just like vibing with it, and it was just us quietly, listening to the bathing of the sounds. And he came forward and was like, "Hey, would you like to play in class tonight?" And I was like, yes, I would love that. Like, that would be magical, right? Like, in my soul, I was like, yes. Like, there was no hesitation. There was no fear. There was no, like, this is literally like the third time I've ever tried to play singing bowls multiple at one time and create any sort of like sound bath kind of thing. There was no fear within it. I was just like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here to play. I'm here to explore. I'm here to expand. And so it was a beautiful experience and a beautiful manifestation. And I'm going to allow you the space right here, right now, to tap into it. So I'm going to share what happened, or I'm going to share what happened because that actually was captured on video. And then it's going to lead into the full sound bath from the class. And I do invite you to check out Quantum Wellness Spa in downtown Los Angeles if you are ever in the area. Definitely come see us, come play. We have an extraordinary space as well as fabulous offers for you to tap into for your wellness from massage, chiropractor, facials, and so much more. So definitely check that out. And then, of course, if you want to work with me, you want to work with your own manifestations, your own self awareness, and radical responsibility for the creation of the life of your desires. Tap into any of my offers from the Miracle Mastermind to private sessions to one-on-one mentorship, as well as the Activate Your Inner Shift Miracle Mindset series that's free for you to tap into and apply to anything that you're working on. So with that, I'm going to say ta-ta for now. Tap into the beautiful sounds. Allow yourself space to simply be. Even if you are driving, listen, but I would super recommend to find somewhere where you can close your eyes safely and just be washed in the sound bath, in the healing, in the music as medicine. I love you so much. Mwah.
So you would just keep that same setup because it's awesome and your position is great. We done?
Yes, let's do it.
Great.